Hey, so I know I said I would respond to your video earlier.
Hey friend, thank you so much for responding, and I hope you find this response to be kind and respectful to you. And thank you as well for being kind and respectful to me. I hope that can continue as we continue to engage each other.
So you are referencing an opinion piece by a person and trying to say that it's fact.
So everything that everyone says is an opinion. The question is whether or not that opinion is true. And that's why I use screenshots in that original video, Greek text that he was referencing and how Paul used that. And I showed screenshots of the quotes from Josephus and Philo, where Josephus says that this action is against the Mosaic law, and Philo of Alexandria, where he says that this goes against the created order, and how this kind of thinking might have influenced Paul in Romans chapter 1.
So a lot of people tend to give Paul the authority of Jesus, like they're equal, because Paul was a disciple of Jesus. And yet that's not true.
The words of Jesus are in red, but the words of the Holy Spirit are in black. The Holy Spirit inspires all of the biblical authors to write what they write. And so I don't think we can simply, at least under my understanding of inspiration, throw out Paul when we're dealing with this topic.
There are many, many people who have used the Bible to be harmful.
I'm not going to make any assumptions, but I hope that you're not implying that I'm being harmful. I'm genuinely trying to understand what the Bible is saying because I believe I can base my life off of it, or at least I should. And so I want to continue to investigate to make sure, one, if I should do that, and two, how I should do that. So if I genuinely make mistakes, I'll feel free to be corrected, but I'm not trying to harm anyone. And I'm trying to come to solid conclusions about the data.
You mentioned the Septuagint. The Septuagint is also a translation. Hebrew is what the original Old Testament, or what we call the Old Testament, which is the Hebrew Bible, was written in.
So the only reason why I brought up the Septuagint was just because it seems like Paul is borrowing language from the Septuagint, which makes sense because we know that the New Testament authors borrowed extensively from the Greek Septuagint, which, as you point out, is a translation of the Hebrew, even when it disagreed with the Hebrew that we have. And so that's something to figure out, for example. For you or anyone who's interested, part 2 is going to be uploaded on my account in conjunction with this, so go check that out for more information.